Hey guys, welcome back to Sky Factory. I'm Brim, he's Grum, and this is episode 9, I believe. I believe we're up to episode 9. And I heard Sam in the background yelling, 9! Episode 9! So it must be episode 9. Now, what are we going to do today? Well, the Wither is on our radar for today, and we've got to get a couple things ready before we can kill the Wither. But he is what we are after. Now, the first thing we want to do, we need to build a new sword. We actually want to build the cleaver. Where is the cleaver? The cleaver is right here. So it is a large plate, a cleaver, and I think these are, man, I hope those are normal tool rods. I don't know if those are normal tool rods or heavy tool rods. Does it say? It doesn't say. You know what? Let's form one out of cobblestone real quick and just find out, because we don't really want to mess this up. So we need a heavy plate. Oh, let's switch those around. That might help. We needed a heavy plate. We needed. We'll just stick this down here. We needed the cleaver blade itself, and then. Ooh, do we think it's a heavy tool rod? I'm betting it's a heavy tool rod, or a tough tool rod, rather. I bet it's tough. Let's just find out. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, that's the wrong station. Cleaver. Yeah, it looks like tufts. This, and that. Yes, sure enough. So it is tough tool rods. Well, we started off with a stack, so this is going to require, and we're down 23, so it looks like we need 23 magical wood to pull this off. We want to do that in magical wood for the same reason we wanted to do the other items out of magical wood, so that we pick up the modifiers, and then we need the, what are we missing? Oh, the actual blade right here. Bang. And what we'll be able to do with that then is add a bunch of beheading to it. If we can get to beheading 10, I believe that will mean that we have got a guaranteed chance of getting, what are you doing? What are you doing? Of getting skulls every time they drop. Also, we only get 9. And it starts with beheading what? So it starts with beheading 2. Chance of beheading is 20%. And it starts with, okay, so that'll work. So what we're going to do, we'll call this the head lopper. Is that L-O-P-P-E-R? Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, now let's throw this stuff out of our inventory, because we certainly don't require it anymore. And then let's grab, I believe, where's materials in U2? I believe it is obsidian and diamond, maybe? Modifiers, we can't jump. Of course we can't jump in there. I believe it is obsidian and, let's just see. Oh, it's beheading is an ender pearl and obsidian. Yes. Curious, ender pearl and some obsidian on the weapon. So we need to go grab 8 ender pearls and 8 obsidian. We've got obsidian in our inventory that we just took out of that table, so let's just grab some ender pearls. We certainly have some. There just happens to be 8 by picking up a half a stack. Ouch, broke our leg. Now we'll put him in here. Put these and that should get us to beheading 3, 30%, 40%, 50, 70, 80, 90. There is a 100% chance to behead. So boom, we'll pick that up. So that should guarantee us that anytime we kill a wither skeleton, we will absolutely get a wither skull. So no more playing with, oh, we got to kill blah, 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 blah. Nope, we kill one. We kill one, and we're done with it. Now, to do that, we've got some witchwater brewing over here. Do I have witchwater in here now? No, it's all in the tank. Let's go see what's in our... Do we have any skeletons in there right now? I don't see any skeletons. Can I get my witchwater? There's a witch in there. How am I going to get witchwater in here without letting... Hey, what are you... Oh, you're not out. I was like, hey, how did you get out of there? I think we can place it up there. All right. And then let's start beheading folks. Who hit me? Oh, I guess it was a witch throwing a potion out. We should have all kinds of skulls, but I don't know that there is a, I don't know that there was a... Let's back off a little bit and take a look. Okay, so it does look like we got a bunch of skulls. It looks like there may not have been any skeletons in there, unless it got picked up here. Skulls. I don't see any. Oh, what is that? Wither skeleton skull, 2, right there. So, we just need to repeat this a couple of times. I do want to go ahead and put some different materials. Probably should turn off my magnet thing. So we need to rinse and repeat a couple times, get a couple more skulls, and then we... Oh, do I saw a spooky up there. I did go ahead and build a rancher. I really wanted to test and see if this was going to work, and I moved our dark steel, because we needed so much dark steel to get the reinforced obsidian up and running. The rancher is actually... Whoa, game just took a little dump there. Rancher. The rancher is actually pretty easy to build. It's a machine frame, which is 10 gear and some metal. And then shears, 10 gears, the gold coil, and some plastic. Not a big deal. Now, I have to admit that plastic. We now have lots of rubber. If we take a look, we now have lots of plastic or lots of rubber, and the reason is I grabbed a handful, quote unquote, of rubber saplings and took them up there and planted them, and then did the twerk thing to get them to grow without realizing that what I had planted were mega rubber trees. So the first one that actually finally grew, obviously I was immediately encased in wood. I'm like, what the crap? I wasn't standing anywhere near those, so I backed out of it, and then I'm looking at a base that was this big around, and I went, what's going on? And I looked up, and there's a rubber tree, 40 blocks in the air. So I immediately stopped twerking, of course, broke down all the other saplings, and then mined that one tree to get the pieces that we need. So we've took care of plastic for a while. So I'm going to rinse and repeat and get some more wither skulls, and then we'll be back in a minute. We've got to go build a place where we can actually kill the wither, and we need to get a crossbow together. And I think we're going to build the crossbow out of magical wood as well. So we'll be back in just a second. Okay, guys, we are back. We have actually we only had to clean the pit out one more time when we got 4 wither skulls out of that one. So we got a total of 6. So we could actually kill if we've got enough soul sand. How much soul sand? No, we've only got 4 soul sand. So we can only kill him once, but that will be enough to get us flight, and that's our next #1 important primary sort of goal, is to get full-time flight, so that we are no longer land-bound. Oh, excuse me, nose itched there. We want to get, and we can't be the masters of a Sky Forge sort of world, a Sky Factory sort of world, until we have flight, where we can move around in a 3-dimensional space at will and at ease. So let's see, we're going to need our reinforced obsidian. So I think we're going to need a full stack for the. We're going to make it so that nothing can get out of it, except right out the front where we're going to be standing. And we're going to need some building blocks. Can I actually break? I need to make sure I can break this. Of course, if I put it somewhere and can't, then I'm going to be in real trouble, right? Where can I put it? Oh, we probably haven't seen this. I did switch this out. Instead of going straight to our ME system, we've upgraded our drives from 1Ks to 4Ks, but we're still getting, obviously, tons and tons and tons of materials in here, right? So I put some barrels in. This is the exact number of barrels. The materials are 14 from gravel, 16 from dust, and 18 from sand. So I put in 3 rows of 16, which will be 16 across the bottom, 14 across the top, with 2 extras to get us 18 across the middle and top for the sand. Now we obviously haven't built an automated sand line yet, but I should be able to put this back here, and if I can't break it for some reason, but I can, good. So I can, ooh, it's slow, but I can move it if, I had to turn my magnet off a while ago, but I guess the good news is I had 2 extra blocks, and that's really good because I just threw one of them into the void. Let's not do that again. So let's put that away. Building block. I guess we can just use our normal. No, this is going to be completely temporary. So let's just grab something that we don't really care about, like cobble, to go build it, and then because we're going to need to double that up in case he manages to shoot out of it somehow. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Now the next thing we want to do, obviously, we need to get a crossbow built, and we're going to want to use. Ooh, we probably don't have enough magical wood now. All right, let's give it a whirl. So crossbow is, where's the crossbow? So we need a heavy. That's 3, I think. Yeah, we might have. We're gonna need some string. Let me go grab some string. Actually, I think we've got enough. I think we got enough. The T is still not working. String. I think we need 3 flame string in order to make the flame string one, but we'll get that eventually out of bags, and then we'll upgrade to a flame string, which will help some, I believe. All right, so let's move this from there. Let's grab our string pattern right here. I think it's 1, 2, 3, right? Oh no, it's actually. Oh, it would help to get those placed the right direction. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's not. 4, 5. What is it? Can I not make this out of regular string? Bowstring. Material cost 3. Oh, well, that was weird. 1, 2, 3. Huh. Okay. There we go then. Sure, if you say so. All right, put that back over there. We need our crossbow limb. Magical wood. There's 4. Ooh, this could be close. Here's the crossbow body. That was 5. Which should just mean as long as the tough binding is only 3, like it's supposed to be, that we'll be in good shape. Just barely made it, though. Now, let's see. Crossbow. Where's our crossbow? Crossbow. There it is. Tough binding. Limb. Body. There we go. Now, we will probably build all of our tools from now on out of magical wood. And the reason is this right here. So, Iguana Tweaks in this one is capped at Godlike. In some mod packs, you'll get to Godlike, and then you'll go back to the bottom, you'll go to Clumsy Plus, and it'll cycle through, and it'll actually go all the way up to Godlike Plus, and then cycle back to Clumsy Plus Plus, etc., etc. That does not happen in this mod pack. When you get to Godlike, you're done. You no longer have an XP bar. So there's a maximum number of modifiers that we can get from upgrading our tools. So having the 9 bonus ones right at the beginning is a huge, huge, huge bonus and boost to our power. So we will probably Matter of fact, all of these tools, even though we love them, will probably get replaced with magical wood variants that then get upgraded. So now we've actually got a recipe up here for what we really wanted our materials on our crossbow. So we wanted a pink slime body, a pink slime limb, paper tough binding. Now the paper tough binding, I doubt I can put it on there. I doubt I can overwrite the, matter of fact, let's just see. Paper, we need, oh, we've only got 3. Well, guess what? We've got sugarcane for days. Almost 1K of sugarcane there. You know, we needed that in our inventory, so if I can actually type. And that's always a bit of a challenge. So we'll see if we can pull, you know, we could just grab this and bring it with us, since where we really need it is down here anyway. Let's stick it on front of, right there. Okay, now, we don't have pink slime, but we have a pink slime cow somewhere over here in all this stuff. So I think we got a pink slime cow. So we can go through and find him when we get ready to do that. And let's see if, because this would be interesting if we can do it. We said tough binding, right? We can make the tough binding. If we change out, can we change out would be the big question. Can we? Wow, we can, and we get another modifier too. Why, yes please, and thank you. Wow, I would have figured it was not going to let us back up like that. So we now are going to start, before we've ever pulled the bowstring back on that thing for the first time, we're going to start off with 10 modifiers, which is pretty amazing, actually. All right, now for our, can we make, oh, let's see, if we make the tool rod out of magical wood, can we then put it on here? I don't know if this is going to go in or not. Oh, it says it will. What do we want to be on this? What do we have on the list to make the tip out of? Manny. Let's see what the recipe for Manny. I think it's Ardite and Cobalt, right? I never remember this one. Yeah, Ardite and Cobalt. I don't know that we have a Cobalt. We you know what? We sieved some netherrack earlier. Ardite. We have 1. Cobalt. We have none. Did I put that in here? Crushed. No, broken? Broken, yeah, I did put it in here, so we just didn't get any copper, nickel, iron, gold. Okay, so what could we do? Well, we could do dark steel. Yeah, we could do that for now. We can always upgrade it, right? Put that in here and grab this tank of dark steel. Oh, no, we can't either. What about molten steel? Can we get away with regular molten steel? So we can put molten steel over it. Maybe? Okay, there we go. So this should have modifiers. Ooh, it doesn't have modifiers. Maybe because it's not complete yet? Interesting. So let's get that out of there and put it back over here where it belongs. Ooh, was it down here? No, because the dark steel was on the floor, but the dark steel's sitting right over here. We've actually got quite a bit of dark steel at this point. Thank you. You were doing such a good job. You were such a good little cow. And we need to get this system set up for all of the cows that we want to do this to. Obviously, this is my best source for getting that particular alloy. It's that cow. We actually waited around for quite some time for that cow. Now, I think we have got... I probably moved it up into our system. Oh, let me put this back. While we're down here, let me put that back. I've got more than one. Oh, yep. Let's see if we don't have a slime tree. We do. We've got 2 saplings. So let's go ahead and make... do I have any shears in here? No. Planks. Let's go ahead and make a wooden... It's not like we need a lot, so... Go ahead and grab one set. Hey! Put the header back down. Actually, I think we named him Headlopper, right? Alright, let's see. Where can we put this? I guess we can just drop it right here. I wonder if we can twerk it. No twerky. Grrr. Okay, let me grow this tree up, and we'll be back in just a second. Well, I grabbed our watering can, and like by the time I could get back over here, it popped. So it happened very, very rapidly. So I think we need the leaves themselves, and then we can break the rest of these leaves and hopefully get saplings. Did we get saplings? We did. We're up to 3. So then we can tear this down and that down, and go ahead and use. Excellent. So yay tools. All right, let's go back down here. Put all this stuff away. Go ahead and put them away. I think we need Now let's just take it all. Oops, wrong way. We're getting close. We're getting close. We're getting close. All right, so we need to come over here and make our fletching. Should have a fletching pattern in here somewhere. There he is. So it only took one. So all we really needed. Put that back up there. Oh, we're down. We're essentially out of magical wood. And then let's go ahead and make our bolts. You go in there, and you go in there, and these are not going to be great. Although we actually we got a single modifier out of it. Interesting. Well, you know, it is what it is, right? So it's still one, which means we can immediately put. I think we got some moss on here. Moss. We do. So we're going to want one for our bolts, one for our crossbow, and then we're going to want a bunch of redstone. Do we have a bunch of redstone? We do have a bunch of redstone. All right. Because we want this bow. Do we want to switch out the parts? Well, we don't have pink slime yet, so no. Hello, why aren't you going in there? All right. So let's go over here and grab this guy and put this on you. Excellent. And go ahead and get, for one of yours, we're going to put moss on. And then we're going to start piling on the... actually, this will be faster if we do it over here. And it's really funny that I turned around and ran over to this one because I've got another crafting station right there by those others. It's not like we really needed to come over here to do this. And where are we at? 50 of 50. 98, so we need 2 more on him. Alright, what's the draw speed on this bad boy? Draw speed is 0.95 seconds, so about a second. We're going to need to get... We've actually got 6 hearts of damage. That's not terribly bad. It's really kind of a shame that they nerfed the Signalum crossbow so bad. It was one of my favorite tools in the entire game. Is that a creeper? That is a condensed creeper. We want nothing to do with him. The compressed creepers pretty consistently pop out here when they immediately blow up, and I might be able to survive one creeper explosion, but let's see if I can get him. If I can kill him at a distance, I'm not sure my shots are getting in. Well, that's a waste of time. Okay, we now have the tools we need to take on... Oh, hello. Thank you for your service. Alright, let's toss these things back in, and let's get a little temporary spawn pad set up to take care of the wither. We need the soul sand. We need that. We don't need this, or this, and we have these. Now, again, this is not going to be a permanent sort of location. I would like to get it away from my base some, so I'm going to grab some tools. I'm going to build away. I don't want that hammer, that's for sure. I'm going to build away from our base a little, and then I'll come back when we get ready to actually build the wither cage. So I'll be back in just a second. Guys, we are back. It really didn't take long to make a decision about where I wanted this. Now, I have picked a design. I gotta go hang out in outer space out here, and I really just don't like that. I picked a design that is actually going to be completely enclosed except for the kill area itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? By 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why am I not using my wand, which I could absolutely use? Okay, now, let's see. We've got one. He is 3 tall, so 1, 2, 3, and then a roof over him. And we're going to repeat that to... Now, the one thing we have to hope is that he does not get loose, because that would be disastrous. I am going to put... Obviously, we've got yellow X's here, so we're going to throw down a torch. But this room should not be big enough for him to escape from. When we're done, we're going to have a single 1x2 door, which is why we ended up making significantly more of the... I can't think and work at the same time, which is why I ended up making significantly more of the reinforced obsidian than I had originally planned. All right, so we'll do... Actually, we can just lay out his body here. It'll be 1, 1, 1, 1, and we need to be able to reach the top. So we have to have... Oh, not the wither skulls. I'll start playing with those yet. So this needs to be completely enclosed, and this needs to be completely enclosed, and then we need to have one right here. So we can hop up here, put on our skulls, get out of the way, let him do his initial boom thing, and then the only thing he can see is out there. Now, the worst case scenario for him, would be for him to blow up this pad. That probably means we should throw some more cobblestone to go out this way, so that if we don't kill him immediately, we can at least get back around to it, and so that we can shoot into that hole. Shooting into that hole is going to be the way we get rid of him, and then we're going to have to probably approach at some point. We could take out... We could get up on top and build ourselves a platform over there and knock out the very center block so we could shoot down on him if we wanted to. Let's just see how this goes. Let's just see how this goes. I'm a little nervous about this. I'm probably going to put away a bunch of my tools too. What do we need? Cobble. We need some more cobble. I have to admit that I'm a little nervous about this whole build. I have not done this way in the past. And of course, anytime you're setting the wither up somewhere near your base in a sky world, yeah, things are a little uncomfortable and unpleasant. All right, so I think that's probably enough. He should not be able to shoot this direction. It just should not happen. And we should be able to get a line on him from over here. So let's just build out a little bit in case I'm wrong about what I can and can't see. We can definitely see that, so we'll toss another torch up here, out of his line of sight, so they can't blow the torches out. All right, oh, mercy. I have to confess, I'm more than a little nervous. Let me grab a chest. I don't have any chests in the system, are you kidding? And the only thing I'm doing with this chest is just tossing my gear in here. I need those, and I need that. Put that away. We'll put those away. We'll put him away. We may need a melee weapon of some sort, so we'll use our... No, we really need to use our... What's the worst that's going to happen? Oh, there's a question for you. And we need 3 skulls. We'll put the rest of those away. We'll put our torches away. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Is anybody else nervous? Because I'm nervous. I gotta say I'm nervous. I gotta say I'm more than a little nervous. All right, 1, 2... buckle my shoe. Run, 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 run away. Yes, we run away. We hope to fight another day. Hope he doesn't blow up the cobble. All right, he's now contained. He doesn't seem to be affecting the cobblestone. Okay, I can actually hit this place right there. Oh, I'm not doing much in the way of damage though. Did he just get out? Oh my god, he just got out. How did he get out of there? Oh, this is disastrous. Where did he go? How did he get out of here?
What? No!
No! Okay, before he completely destroys my base, we're going to be a little cheaty. Nope, nope, nope. Options. We're going to make him go... He doesn't go... Oh, he did go away. Now, I don't understand how he got out of there. It doesn't look like he actually blew anything else up. He didn't blow up the... He didn't... is my magnet on? He didn't blow this up. Oh, you know what? I know what happened. So he actually... we're actually going to make some more compressed cobblestone. I mean, some more reinforced as well. He actually has the ability to kind of glitch through a single block when he's going up. That's what happened. He actually, when I shot him, I hit him and knocked him up, and he glitched through this top block. So what we're going to need is 15 more reinforced obsidian to put on top of this to keep him from getting out of there. Or maybe even just 3 in the chamber itself. So just over these 3 right here. And I think we have 1, so we don't have enough to do that. We've got 3 more skulls. That's the good news. We need to let our... it looks like our bolts have already... steel bolts. Oh, yeah, I guess we ended up putting steel over the tool rod, didn't we? Slime leaf, magical wood bolt, yeah. So, that was disastrous. It was, well, actually, it could have been a lot worse. He did not blow up any of our base, as far as I can tell. Let me run up here and check our magical crop area. And I think it's because he immediately flew up and then didn't have anything to target. Yeah, he didn't do any damage up here. I'd already torn out that back wall, so. Okay, so let me punt for just a moment, get some more materials together, and we'll be back in a second. Okay, guys, we are back. I have just made some more soul sand. Let's get this bucket put away. Bucket put away. Let's go ahead and put that bad boy away. Oh, it's dark. Let's go ahead and sleep just in case. I have seen, and Emerald Gamer has seen as well, some instances where even though we don't have any dark spots on our island anywhere, in both his game and my game, we've had some zombies, and I've never had it with anything other than zombies, but I've had zombies spawn out here in the perfectly lit up area. So I don't want that to happen while we're trying to deal with the wither. That would be disastrous. You've had what?
I've had tiny headcrumbs and...
So Emerald Gamer says he's also had headcrumbs spawn, so... Alright, so we take out the torch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully this goes a little more successfully than last time. 1, 2... What?
Peaceful.
Oh, I have neglected to turn it off of peaceful. And is that harvestable? I sure hope. There he is! There he is! We'll try this again. Now hopefully he's now got a complete double layer over his head. Hopefully he can now not get out of there. At least I hope that's the case. over there, our tools are absolutely fine. See now, he's not invulnerable to our crossbow, but our crossbow sure isn't doing much damage at this point. We may have to get in there and see if we can stick some hits on him with our side. And I'm about half tempted just, since he's not arming us, I'm tempted to just stand here and keep hitting him. He is regenerating a little bit, but he's not regenerating as fast as I'm damaging. Okay. Try this. Oh, yep, we're gonna get him, Oh, yes! The wither is down, Urgh. Okay, that makes me so happy. Alright, we need to get this torch back in here. Bang. So, obviously, the clue was a double layer of non-breakables over his head. So, yay. Alright, I feel so much better now that that's done. So, what all did we get from him? We got a Zavicio, which is actually fairly nice. Let's see, the recipe for Zavicio is 4 Imperio, which is, 16 Crucio, so 64, so 4 full stacks. So that's the equivalent of having gotten 4 full stacks of Vinicio. And we need this, well, we need a bunch of that to make the Zavicio furnace. I don't think we can break these back down, though. Oh, we can. So the furnace is one of the things that's on our wish list right now, having that furnace. So he might be something that we farm. Oh, what was that? Rare shader. I remember getting these in, was it Ozone? Project Ozone, maybe? What did it turn into? Harrowwood. Can be applied to minecarts, balloons, revolver, railgun, chemical thrower, and mining drill. Things that we don't have and probably aren't going to use at any point. There is a yellow. There is the Nether Star, oh so important, and our division sigil. So before we can get flight, we need to activate our division sigil. So that's going to be the other thing we're going to try to get done today. We're going to try to get our division sigil activated. You know what, we may just go right on out over here, and then we can tear all this down at some point. So let me get prepped to do the division sigil. It is high noon, so we've got half a day to get ready for it, and then we'll see if we can't get that part done today as well. We'll be right back. All right, guys, so we've got our area set up. I actually just went right straight out in front of the wither chamber there and set up a 5x5 of dirt. I believe 5x5 is big enough. Now we need an enchantment table. Right here. I think we've got a book in the system. We do indeed. And then we're going to need some redstone. Half of a half stack is way more than enough. And we've already got a chicken in our golden lasso. So let's go plop this down. Do we have our division sigil? Or I tossed it over here. Now, what I have done is I put a 3x3 wooden platform area between us and the dirt. I do not have anything that's got silk touch on it yet. So what I'm going to do is I'll activate it, I'll back up, I'll vein mine this, and it's the only wood in the area. So that will disconnect this from that. And then that can just collapse at some point. I actually guess we could vein mine that. Can we reach it from here? Yeah, so we'll collapse this to keep anything from getting to us, and then we can vein mine that from over here. That'll work. Let's see. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if we check it with the division sigil, it should tell us. Altar has the redstone circle. Altar and circle are placed on dirt. Can see the moon. Has sufficient natural earth. Must not be lit. And what's the other one? Too early. So all we're waiting on is to get rid of this. So that should solve the... Ooh, it's still lit. I guess this one's too close. It may be complaining about the sun itself. Let's hope so. So, I think it's just a matter of waiting now. So the sun's getting ready to set. I don't think we need to do anything else. If I place one here, will it light up this island? Yeah. So I can break it coming in. Yep, I think we're good to go. Oh, we're getting so close to flight. And we talked about the things that radically change this game, the technology levels, the game levels, I suppose, progression levels. There's what I'm looking for. The progression levels that change this game dramatically. Flight is the next big one that changes the progression level in a major, major way. Now, while we're waiting on it to get to the right time of day, let's go ahead and check Soulbound here. If we look at our recipes, because we would like to Soulbind our Ring of Flight. Where is Soulbound? There's Soulbound. It requires 25 levels, which is not a big deal, a Book and Quill, and the Ender Crystal, which must be made in the Soulbinder. What do we need in here? A Enderman Soul, which shouldn't be that big a deal, and a Vibrant Crystal, which I believe is just Vibrant Alloy, and Vibrant Alloy, oh mercy. Vibrant Alloy is crafted in, ooh, we can get that out of a bag? Which bag? Oh, the Legendary bag. Yeah, well, we haven't opened any of those. Alloy Smelter. So we're going to have to start finally building some, we're actually going to have to finally start building some various machines, and that's fine. We're to the point where we should be doing that. Actually, we probably should have been doing it up to this point. Obviously, we were able to kind of skip ahead because we had the moo cows, the fluid cows. Oh, I bet you are stuck in a position where you cannot actually grab anymore. I had immediately plopped some in there, so Wow, it actually plopped quite a bit. I guess this thing can hold 4 buckets. And 4 buckets, less than 4 buckets is what it can hold at this point. So it may be time to change cows out in here and maybe put the Invar cow over here, or maybe even the steel cow. We've got things that will need steel, or electrum, because electrum is important to us. Actually, we just need to get them all into an area where we can milk them all at the same time. So, all right, guys, I'm going to wait till it gets a little later. It's only 8 o'clock at night. We don't want to waste the next 4 game hours, internal game hours. Yeah, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Just rambling on. So I'm going to cut right here. We'll be back just before it is time, and then hopefully we can get this done and build our Ring of Flight. So we'll be back in just a second, guys. Okay, guys, it is approaching 11:30, so we need to get out here and get these torches knocked down. I did notice that we don't have a torch up there, and we had some spawns. I'm sure just as I cut video a while ago, you guys noticed that. So this should now say, oh, it's glowing, which means we are ready. So we drop the here, and we kill him, and bang. And then we're going to back up and vein mine this, and then go ahead. Actually, we didn't get spawns out there. Vein mine that, and it's a done deal.
And you have an enchantment.
Yay! And we'll leave the enchantment table out there. We'll recover it at some point, but we're not worried about that right now. What we're worried about right now is the fact that we have an activated division sigil. Yes. Now we probably won't do that again until we've got several division sigils in our inventory. But for now, we have a active division sigil, which means we can move forward with getting flight. Finally. All right, let's put all this stuff away. We no longer need you or you. Okay, now
So semi-stable nuggets.
let's see. We need angel wings. Oops, angel. And we are going to make the one that requires, so we need our nether star, 4 gold. No, I want the actual wings. Where are the wings? No, invisible wings. We want feathery wings. We want actual angel wings. So we need 2 feathers, 4 gold,
Can you change those
and
into
2 blocks.
feathers?
And this is, okay, ugh. I really hate doing this because it's so easy. If something goes wrong, it goes very wrong. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 gold. We need 2 feathers. We need 2 feathers. 1, 2. All right. Now I want to think through and make sure that I understand the pattern first. Oh, you know what we could do? I wonder if we can do this in here. Ooh.
Get everything with the unstable.
Put all this stuff over here because we got more than one crafting table. So I could set up one recipe here and do the unstable ingots up here and then just drag them down 1, 2. If we can do that, that is a huge win. Let's try it. So it's that actually solves the problem here too. We need gold and the nether star. So it's gold, 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 gold. Bang, bang. The nether star in the middle. Oops, nether star in the middle. We do need to look at that though and clear out the things. So bang. Now we just need 2 unstable ingots. So
Let's do iron.
means we need iron, division sigil, diamond, and we need 2 of those. So we need iron times 2. You know, if this blows up though, we may need to move this. If this blows up, it's going to blow in a really, really, really bad place. We could do mob griefing. Oh, it's a game rule. / game rule mob griefing off. Oh, you do not have the permission to use this command. You do not have permission. Okay. I say we move it. I say we grab him and move him. Where do we want to move him? We could move him. Okay, did we grab our diamond and gold? We grabbed. Obviously, we got plenty of iron. We need a couple of diamonds. Yeah, I'm being a big chicken because I have seen this absolutely ruin bases. Particularly with us sitting right here by our ME system, where everything we own is inside that thing. If this blows up, it's going to be disastrous. Matter of fact, let's go up here. I'm not sure it'll even let us make them. Go down here to the far end. We'll knock out 1 Minicio crop. If we lost a Minicio, it wouldn't be that disastrous. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know that you can actually use this table to do this, but we're about to find out. Let's stick a torch on top. All right, upgrades. We need these bad boys. And we'll go ahead and put in the... actually, we just don't need to. So let's get back over to the main. Now, on this one, we're going to want nether star, and 4 gold, and this and this. You know what we should do? Let's go ahead over here, pull this one out, and set it to the side just in case. Get off there. Just in case we can't. Of course, we're only going to have 10 seconds to try to recover if that becomes the issue. Maybe we can get it done in 10 seconds. So 1, diamonds on bottom, iron on top, right? No, obviously not. No, so the answer is we cannot build this on here. All right.
Make the unstable nuggets and bleed over there.
Ugh. So let's get everything lined up then. Let's get everything over to the end of our inventory. So I've got a grid right here that I can build stuff in. I have too many things in my inventory. Let's just toss some stuff in here. If it blows up, it's going to be disastrous, period. So put that in that. We just need one more item in there. There we go. All right. So now, come over here. Let's get all this stuff out of the way. What we need is the division sigil. I think it's the diamonds on bottom and the iron on top. And then in the grid, we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Another star in the middle, here and here. That way we can click, 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 drag and drag. All right. Oh my goodness. I'm a little nervous. I'm more than a little nervous. This could go really, really, really terribly wrong. We're actually going to do that so that we can drag and drag. So we're going to go 1, 2. We're going to fill these in. We're going to grab the nether star, the feather, feather, and then the gold. Are we ready? 1, 2. Come on. 1, 2. Oh my goodness, we're not going to make it. Middle. What did we miss? Where's the ring?
Your ingots are blowing up.
Why? What? I don't understand. Gold, 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 gold. I don't know why they're not blowing up either. I got a feeling the moment that I close this, they're going to blow up. There it is. Right there. Guys, I don't understand. I don't understand why that, I don't understand why that didn't work.
Because your ingots were going to blow up.
Where's my actual tomb? Because it couldn't do any of the mob griefing. It stuck up on top. I don't get it. I don't know why that didn't work that way. Obviously, all it did was kill me, though, because it couldn't blow up the environment because we turned mob griefing off. I don't have the diamonds anymore. I just don't get it. I don't know why that didn't, seriously, I don't know why that didn't work. Let me go grab, we could do this with stable, unstable ingots. Stable, unstable, unstable. Where's the stable, unstable? Which is what? Oh, can we not make them? Yeah, here they are, right here. So that's nuggets, and then it takes 9 nuggets to make a... So we need 18 diamonds to do it that way. I think that's probably our safer bet, just because diamonds. I'm concerned that it didn't work. And we need, I believe, to do it that way, we also have to have gold nuggets to do that. We need 18, so there's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, so let's go try this again. This time we'll do it with the nuggets and making the stable unstable. I'm really disappointed that didn't work. I don't know why. I genuinely do not know why. Oops. Now these will not blow up on us. And we could take our time. I really wanted to use a lot fewer charges, and I didn't want to use my diamonds, but it is what it is. To get the Ring of Flight, we will do just about anything we have to, because... Dun, 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 dun. Now let's tear all this stuff down. That is not an axe at all. That's not the right pickaxe either. Pickaxe. Then chopper, chopper. Actually, I think we're using him right now, and then where is... He goes in 5. 2 goes here, and... Oh, break that down. Grab all that stuff. Replow these. Put on this wonderful, wonderful ring. Hey, that's interesting. Guide, server info. Now, do we not? Oh, we don't actually have to wear it. Well, now, isn't that weird? It should go in our bobble slot right here, right? And I believe the angel ring also provides fall protection. It shouldn't be enough to kill us, but it would be enough to harm us. Yes, okay, very good. Oh, nice. Now we can get up here and clean up things like the stairs that are underneath here. We can fix we had some issues with our mob spawner room over here where we ran out of material. We can go fix this. We now have the world at our fingertips. Yay. I can go down here and actually tear this stuff out, which will be super nice. Oh, and look there, it's completely spawnable, so it's stealing spawn from us. Go away. Go away, I said. Oh, dun 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 dun. It is a marvelous day in the kingdom. Now, obviously, we do want to get Soulbound on here. We want to get Soulbound on here very quickly. So we will be trying to get the Soulbinder made probably next episode, which is going to mean building some other machines. But guys, I am super pleased with the progress we just made. It is a great day, and life has changed pretty dramatically again here in Sky Factory. Well, guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. I am so pleased with the progress we made. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time.